Hello. Uh, Today we will see how to convert a template from HTML to PHP Codeigniter. So today I will try to go a little faster as I already discussed it with my previous videos. So let's try to be careful. Sorry. Okay. So here we have a template. I already downloaded it from W3 layouts. So I will convert, as you can see, this is an HTML web page actually. So we'll convert this web page to PHP Codeigniter. I have these files here. This is the index file, as we are seeing this index file here, and we have some other files as well. It's taking some times to load, so it will be like exactly the same as index or any other files, only this middle option will be changed. You can see the top items are same, and we have some name change here because we did not work with this about page. We already worked with this index page. So let's go to the coordinator. I will start with the beginning. So we'll download the coordinator from the website. Download the latest version, whichever available, and today the latest version is 3.1.9. so we are downloading this. We have complete our download. Let's copy everything from this coordinator folder. The folder you have this application system and this, not the previous folder, because we will create a folder by ourselves. Here we will create a project name, or you can say folder. Let's say our folder, our project is Codeigniter, so we'll paste everything. We'll paste everything from Codeigniter folder. Let's take a look at this project we have, the HTML project we have here. We'll open it in Sublime Text. If you can see the Sublime Text, you will see the index file. It has everything to make this website, to make this web page, like the HTML doc-type HTML and head and body started from here. In this head you will see all the necessary items, all the necessary resources included in this page, and if you go below the page you'll see other necessary script or necessary resources, let's say JavaScript, jQuery, whatever required. You will see everything in this page because this is a complete page, so it's supposed to be included, everything supposed to be included in this page, as this is a complete already done by someone. So we will just convert this. So we don't need any external resources. We don't need to download Bootstrap because we have Bootstrap already. They have Bootstrap already in their project here. See here. Here they have Bootstrap already here. They have this is the link. They have the source. They have the file already included in their page. So we will just copy these files from this page. We will just copy everything from their resources like image, jQuery, web font, whatever they have. We'll just copy everything. Okay, let's check if our Codeigniter installed here. Yes, our Codeigniter is here. So now we'll do some basic configuration. I will not discuss much about this basic configuration because I already discussed in previous video, and if you are not familiar with the controller model view or basic installation of Codeigniter, you can just go to my other videos and check that. I believe you will be fine. And you must know about the controller views and model and basic installation before you start this templating, because we will discuss that a lot. Okay, so let's configure it first. Auto load. We'll use database, email and session. Let's say database and email first. Okay, we will include the base URL. we'll just copy the base URL. Okay, first let's open the XAMPP. So if we open the XAMPP, the basic or the default page, this is welcome page from the supported by Codeigniter, which will show here. So that means our created project is installed properly. So now we will just use this link as our base URL. Just copy it. It will take HTTP whatever required, and this configuration is done. So autoload, we will use autoload helper here, the URL helper for now. Alright, we will configure the database, but let's do it later. In the routes, we'll use another route. By default it has welcome route, but we can use home route. So that means we will need a home controller. So let's just open a home controller, create a home controller here. And we can copy everything from this welcome controller, because the base structure is same. We will just change this name. Alright, now this page is, so as we are converting from HTML, we will use a variable for the actual page, and we will use the layout or structure for the resources or common items. So let's create a structure. Or we can call it sites. Okay, let's call it site. So here is our site. In this site page, we will do everything common here. We will paste everything common here. So let's open a view called site.php. But first we will paste everything from the index page here in this site. So if you go there and hit the reload, you can see the item from the sites is opening here. This item, see these items, I believe all of these items are here. As we did copy here, sorry, here. See, everything from this site files, it is appearing in this home page, in our Codeigniter page. So that means our code is okay. So now we just need some resources. As you can see, everything is broken down here. That means the CSS or JavaScript, they are not linked properly. So let's just link the CSS and everything. Before we link that, we need all the files, the physical files. So that means we need these 3 or 4 resource folder. We can just copy it and go to our project, and we can name a file resource. Just remember that this resource folder will placed in this folder where all the application systems and test included, and most importantly where index is, index.php. You will paste this, you will create a resource folder here, not under this application or not under any other folder, just after the base folder, right? So just paste it here. So now we have this CSS folder. Under this folder we have the bootstrap files, bootstrap.css, we have the images, all the pictures included in this web page, we have JS and web points, everything. In this JS you will see the jQuery is already installed here, and bootstrap.js is also in here. So we just need to link this. To link a external source, we have to use PHP echo base URL. Alright, bracket close. Okay, and also they have CSS. We also have CSS. We also have CSS folder, but we also created another folder called resource. Under this resource we have the CSS folder. Under this CSS folder we have this bootstrap.css. So we need to link the resource folder as well. Here the resource folder, you can copy it so that our spelling doesn't have any problem. Okay, so the resource folder, first it will go to the base folder, then resource folder, then CSS, then it will connect this bootstrap file, and we need to copy. Okay, for now we can check if it is working or not. Something should be changed. See, there are some changes because we already linked one files. So let's do it for every files. All right, how can we know there are file or not? Just check the extension .css, .js, .image, .jpg, png, all of these are files. So we need to do this link for every other external sources, every other external file. Just copy it. All right, here. Okay, so some other files we need to change, but before we do, we can also run a check to see what other change happened. So there are some changes, still it needs some work. Let's check the JavaScript files, which is just below every other code, just right after this footer, or you can put it in the end of this page. Okay, so now we have just one more left. All right, I think we are good to go. Just run a reload. Okay, you can see everything is just as like as this file, this template. Still some picture is missing. Here you can see on broken pictures, other broken picture, and you can also see some broken picture. That means we did not connect with the pictures. These pictures here, because it is coming from the style sheet, and we already connected with the style sheet. That's why this is appearing. But we can see some other picture is not here. You can see here a broken picture. Okay, so let's connect all the pictures. Okay, so where are our pictures? Alright, here is one, here is another, and here is another picture. How did you know that this is a picture? Because this had a .jpg extension, so that means it is a picture. It has source and everything. Okay, so let's check. And you can see there are some pictures. Still there are some picture missing. We can connect this, or we can do it later. So now we'll talk about the variable. As you can see, this header item is common for every other link, every other navbar or everything, this heading item, but this banner is not. And also this footer is common for everything, for every pages. So we will take all the common item in one page, then we will put another page for the home page, for the about page, for other pages. All right, so let's just find out all the common items. Here this head is common, and this navbar is also common item. So till this header everything is common, and after this this is not common for every pages. This is for home page, and this footer section is also common, for every page. This footer section is also common, so we will just keep this footer and header in this side page, and we will take everything else to another page. Just select everything and we will copy. Okay, there is one link here. Okay, just cut it, then we will put the section. So now we have only header and we have only footer, not any other pages. Okay, so let's create another page called home page. And put everything from home page. Let's just keep it like this, we'll connect it later. Now go to the site. If you reload, you can see we have only header and we have only footer, nothing in between. So this middle portion we kept empty because we will do it dynamically. How to do it dynamically? Just we will go to home page and we will create another page, another variable called data. And we will give the variable name. Let's call it view pages or view page. This view page is equal to home page. Sorry. So whenever someone coming to this home page and this index function, it will take to the home page, and we are passing this data. Let's pass this data here, put a comma and then data. Alright, now we have connected this home page with this site page. So this is our page before connection, before the connection of home page. This is our home page. Now if we reload, it should take all the item from home page. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, and we have created this variable, but we did not pass this variable in this section, in this home page, in this structure page, or we have called it site PHP. Now we will load this page, the dynamic pages, in this section. Okay, now we will not connect direct page here, we will connect through a variable. And what is our variable? Our variable is called view page. That means whatever happened in this controller, it will connect to this site using this variable and this page name. So now this view page will take this home page and will connect to site page. Let's just reload. See, everything is same. Everything is same, and we are connecting with the home page, but our home page does not have anything called HTML or doc type HTML head, because everything is in this site. We are just taking this home page to this page. So this is how you can connect with a variable. Let's just create another one called, let's call it about. Page. So this site page is common, view page is also common, the variable name is common. Now only change will be in this view page, or you can say called about us. This is a view page. So now we have to create something like this. something called about us. We'll create a view in this about us, in this folder, view folder. So now we have a view page, sorry, about us.php in this view as a view. So we'll take about item, and we don't need to take the header, we don't need to take the resource folder, nothing else. We will take only item from the about us page. That means from the here we don't need to take navbar or footer or anything else. We will just take the item which is responsible for the about pages till this page, and we don't need this footer item because our footer item is already in our site page. So this is our about page, you can close it down. Okay, and this is our about page. Now if we go to here, see the URL. Before we did not write the home as, because we have home in our routes. So by default, whenever someone come to this home page, someone come to this project, it will take them directly to this home page and this index page. But now we are going to about page, that means we cannot connect it directly to home page. So we need to write all the URL. All the URL means index.php/home/about. It will take us to this controller, homepage/about. So whenever someone coming to this page, they will see this about us page. Okay, let's see if it's working or not. About, enter. See, we are seeing the item from the about us pages, and if we go to home page, we'll see everything from the home page. That means our templating is done. And so you can see there is a title which is not dynamic, which is common for every pages, but whenever we are in home page, we should see here the home page or welcome page. Whenever we are in the about page, we should see the about page here, or something else about us or anything else in this title or in this title. Okay, so let's just create a dynamic title here, just similar to this. We will give it a name called title, and we will keep the title here. Okay, we can also use home. So home and welcome to Codeigniter. This is our title for home page. If we go to site, we can call a PHP here. We can call that variable. Sorry. How can we call a variable here? PHP echo and just the variable name. Close the PHP here. You will see the title. See, you can see the title home and welcome to Codeigniter. This is for home page. Now we will take another title for about page. About us, welcome to Codeigniter, or you can just write the Codeigniter. If you go there and go to about page, sorry, you can see the about page here. Now come to the navbar. We will connect the navbar in here. First navbar is under this H reference. This is the home page, so we will type the home page here. For navbar, for the controller link, for the internal link, you have to use site URL. Don't get confused with site URL and base URL. Site URL is for internal controller link, and the base URL is for resources, external resources. So here we are connecting to from the view page to another controller, so we will type site URL. Under this site URL we will just type home, because this home will take us to the home controller index folder, index math function. And for this about page we will just copy it and we will put a slash, then about, which will take us to home controller about function, home controller about function, home controller about function. That means our these two links should work. Let's check. Now we are in about folder, we are in about link, we'll go to home. You can see we are in home. We'll go to about, we are in about. Alright, that means our dynamic URL or dynamic pages, dynamic title, everything is fine here. Okay, so now we will create another controller. Let's say we will create another controller. Just for example, we will take it as service. Okay, we will take everything from this home controller and we will change this service. It is the same as the file name, and we can remove this one for now. And for the service index we will create a pages called service, or we can create another folder. Okay, let's create another folder, services. This folder will be created in the view folder, so services, and let's say okay, let's say ILTS. So this is our service. Now we'll create a folder called service. Under this folder we'll create this ILTS files. Now we'll create ILTS files .php. Under this file we will take service from our pages, from our template. So now we'll just copy after the header, we'll copy the banner and before the footer, because in the between item I again share that between item we don't need all the between item because we are separating this. So now close this one and we'll put everything here in this ILTS. Alright, so if we select this service, we will go to the service and then ILTS. Okay, we'll go to service and then ILTS. Okay, now go to, it will not go to the home. See, you can see we are in our service. We are in our service folder. So this is how we will create different folder, different controller or different files. Dynamically we can connect this to our web pages. So I think that's all for templating. Thank you.